Welcome back to another episode of the Rellovent Podcast, where relevance is the only thing that matters. I am your host, Rello, and this is my co-host, Rob. And we discuss sports, pop culture, and everything in between. Join us as we dive into everything that's
what?
Relevant. Because relevance is the only thing that matters.
Gotcha.
So you know how we do it. We get straight into it. No BS. The Pacers outlast the Milwaukee Bucks last night in Game 3 to take a 121-118 win over the Bucks, and in overtime. Matter of fact, I think this, like we said it before, this series is probably going to go in a direction that most people don't think it's going to go. I already stated that I think the Pacers are going to win. I'm rooting for the Bucks because I love Dame time. I love Giannis. But I don't see them getting past these Pacers. Just the way the Pacers play, they up and down. They don't care. They ain't got no fear. And they got this point guard by the name of Tyrese Halliburton, who just knows how to run a team, and he knows how to propel his team to a victory no matter what the circumstance is. He didn't even have a great game last night, but it was enough. He was the one that hit the game winner at the end of overtime. Tyrese Halliburton finished the game with 18 points, 16 assists, 10 rebounds, triple-double. Damn, I said he didn't have a good game.
Yeah, okay.
It's a pretty solid game all around.
What's your definition of a good game? But okay.
Because I was watching the game, and right, like you can tell, like, okay, things ain't going as smoothly as they wanted to go, and that's what it was. But he kind of took off in the fourth quarter and overtime.
Yeah,
he ended with a plus 16 plus minus. One free throw shot, he made it. 1 for 12 from 3-point. Yeah, so he had an off shooting night.
Yeah, he had an off shooting night. There you go.
Yeah. 1 for 12 3 points and 8 for 22 overall. Yeah, that's not great at all. And then we go over to the Bucks side. Dame had 28 points, but he wasn't even the standout in the game. Chris Middleton came in the game questionable with a bum ankle. He ended up dropping 42 points and 10 rebounds. So he was the one that sent the game into overtime originally. What are your thoughts about this series as it's heading into Game 4?
Well, like you, I like Dame time, right? Giannis is hurt, so that has a lot to do with it. They're not at full strength. So if Giannis was playing, let's say things would be different, but I still think with Lillard, Middleton, Portis, Lopez, Beverly, Crowder, they got enough to get by the Pacers, right? It's not like it's unfair because Giannis isn't playing. I'll put it like that. As I look at the Pacers, and I start to think out, because I think this is done, right? If I'm being completely honest, and Doc is coaching, right? So we know the Pacers don't got to make any more adjustments. The Bucks are gonna do what they need to do, right? And the Pacers just got to keep doing the same thing. So I'm thinking about the next round. I'm pretty sure the Pacers play the winner of New York and Philly, right?
Yes.
Okay, they'll get past them, and then let's say the Boston Celtics get there. Who you taking?
You know what? That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Because I can see the Pacers beating them, the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
And wouldn't that be something if the Pacers make it to the NBA Finals with this team?
Because this is a young team, right?
Yeah.
Against OKC. Youngest NBA Finals. And it'd be like a you know what I mean? Kind of like a pass to the guard. Like, hey, all y'all old heads, sit down, old people. These new, we here. You know what I mean? That'd be something to see. So I'm just kind of thinking about that. But as far as the Pacers and Bucks go, yeah, the Bucks are done to me. Like Pacers gonna win the next game at home. Go up 3-1, right? And then from there, you just got to close them out. Even if you can't close them out in Milwaukee, you close them out in Indiana.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'm looking at the box score. The bench for the Bucks, 0 points from Crowder, 0 points from Connaughton, 0 points from Malik Beasley, 4 points from Green, and 2 points from Jackson. I don't even know who Green and Jackson are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If the Bucks, if they want to do something, they might want to have to put Doc might want to have to put Thanasis out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll probably put Thanasis out there. Yeah, Thanasis gonna hoop.
He gonna get some effort.
Yeah, you know what hurts? What's hurting the Bucks right now is that Portis has to start. So usually Giannis starts, you're bringing Portis off the bench, and now Portis is, because usually your bench is really 1 or 2 good players, mainly just one player that's going to come off and give you something. And that's usually the deciding factor in the playoffs. So with Portis having to start, you look at this bench, they ain't got nothing. Yeah.
Bunch of guards. Like, to that point, would you even continue to start Portis if Giannis is out? Maybe because what he brings you off the bench is more valuable than what he can give you in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I mean, so who are you starting?
They ain't got no. I don't know, because Danilo Gallinari don't even play.
Yeah,
and Beauchamp, I guess he's not a playoff performer because he ain't.
I'm starting Thanasis.
Something. He gonna give you energy.
I'm starting Thanasis. What are we talking about, man?
Right,
maybe he
go
can channel
for
some of his. Yeah. Portis, you're not gonna start. We bringing Thanasis in. Thanasis, you're gonna start. I mean, or some like Crowder could start. They playing Crowder at power forward anyway, right? So you start Crowder at the power forward next to Brook Lopez, and now you add a shooter into the starting lineup. So now we get to spread the floor a little bit more. So that's probably what I would do. Crowder at Thanasis. Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I believe. I agree. They say Thanasis got better job security than the Supreme Court justice.
I can see that. Yeah.
As long as Giannis is in the league, he gonna have a job.
Yeah. My brother. My brother play. I play.
Package you only gotta play. You only gotta play. He just be on the. I just need him on the team.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me. You said, matter of fact, I heard that's one of the reasons that Giannis turned down a contract from Adidas.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
That was crazy because I think they offered, like they was offering Giannis whatever they was offering, and it was like, hey, we gonna get the Nasses, but we gonna bring them in tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then Giannis said, nah, enough with all that. You ain't you fooling.
Yeah. Like I'm more offended that you think that you gonna play me like that.
Right. Get out of here. All right, we got game 2 from yesterday. Dallas Mavericks beat the LA Clippers 101-90. And it wasn't even that close. Like I told you, man. I'm told you, man. I'm sick of the Clippers cheating on me.
Okay.
They ain't doing right in our relationship. I kept bringing them back, and they kept doing the same old thing they've been doing. You know what I mean? Staying out all late at night, coming in all late.
Telling you their phone was dead. Turn off their location. All kind of stuff. Yeah.
I can't get in touch with them. Just all kind of stuff. I'm done. I told you I'm done. Like these dudes, I'm sick of. They supposed to have the most talent the most talented roster in the league.
Yeah.
They done had this for like the last 3 or 4 years. I ain't seen no results from it. And then, playoff P came to play last night.
Yeah, he did his 7 points.
7 points. 3 for 11 shooting. 1 for 6 from 3. No free throws.
That's crazy.
Kawhi Leonard, 9 points. 4 for 7 shooting. That's pretty efficient. 1 of 1 free throw. 9 rebounds, 4 turnovers. If Visa Zubac 19 points, that's what she gonna give you. I mean, that's icing on the cake. I don't even need 19 from Zubac. 21 points from Harden, 2 points from Terrence Mann. 21 points off the bench from Norman Powell.
I'm disappointed.
Are you disappointed? I'm not okay. Okay, why are you disappointed?
I'm Kawhi. I'm kind of giving Kawhi a pass because he always hurt. He's trying to play through what's his name.
Yeah,
but
okay.
All these other guys, y'all keep trying to tell me like these people are all-time greats. That's what they keep trying to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of all-time great, I think of LeBron. I think of Kobe. I think of Tim Duncan. I think of Shaq. I think of MJ. Was they putting out performances like this when it like mattered? Or am I tripping?
let me think. No, I can't think of nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, what are we doing? Like, again, they're great players, but they're not like all.
They're not.
Like,
none of them are consistent players except Kawhi Leonard when he's healthy.
Yeah, healthy Kawhi. Hey, you line me up, you give me him. I don't of anybody. I'm anybody all time. I'll take a healthy Kawhi. But like Paul George, are you hurt, bro?
You better
like
be.
Paul. I heard somebody. He has to be because I heard. I was watching him on a podcast and he basically like Paul George is like these young kids. He's their GOAT. And I'm like, man, the GOAT standards have like just dropped. If that's y'all GOAT, that's not saying he's not nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying he's not nice, but I can if I give him maybe T-Mac, right? Like how T-Mac, everybody's like Kobe T-Mac. But I put Paul George along the lines of like T-Mac, who's a dog, who is nice. But you got the squad. It's Paul George, Kawhi, Zubac. We love the roster.
Yeah.
Plumlee, Westbrook,
Westbrook had 1 point.
Zubac got in foul trouble the other day. I was watching the game, 2 pick foul, and then Plumlee came. I was like, damn, they got everything. They got everything they need. One big white boy get hurt, another big white boy come in, right?
Changing our white boys like a boy band group.
Yeah, they got Powell coming off the bench, but as I'm looking at it, you know what the problem is?
What?
They got too much. Too much. So usually in the playoffs, that roster shrink.
Yeah, they played. Damn, they.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They played 12 people.
Yeah, usually in the playoffs, that roster go down to about like an 8-man rotation.
Shit, that's
right. So what I'm looking at right now, if I'm watching him, I'm like, oh, you just grasping the straws, Talu. You trying to see what works. So this whole season, you ain't figured out your rotation yet.
Nope.
Right. So we're trying to figure something out while the rest of these teams know what they're doing, know what they're going to get, and they don't look like the Clippers do. But I think that's due to injury. So, I mean, you were right on this one. I give you that.
Yeah. And then, okay, so I said they played 12 people. That's probably most likely because like the last 5 minutes, I forgot the last 5 minutes it was over. So they emptied the benches. So, yeah, the only people that really got any significant minutes off the bench was Westbrook and Powell, and maybe Coffee with 18 minutes. So, and then Plumlee had 2.
Yeah, so I see 3 people here with 3 minutes, but still.
Yeah.
So they play 9 people still though.
Yeah.
Should be an 8-man rotation, I think.
I mean, that ain't off. I think the problem is since they got too much, don't nobody know they role. Ain't no roles. Like, what am I doing out here? I think the only one that's like got their role really solidified is probably Westbrook. I'm coming off the bench with all this energy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give you all heart, all effort, and whatever ends up on the stat sheet ends up on the stat sheet. Great. But like everybody else, I don't know. I mean, because Harden out there trying to get numbers.
For the most part. Threes.
Step back threes. That's what he shot a lot of them. He actually shot pretty well last night. 7 for 13, 5 for 8 from 3. That's pretty good. But it didn't amount to nothing, right? He was a negative 21 plus minus. How 5 turnovers. How my starting point guard is a negative 21.
Yeah. Not only my starting point guard, my starting point guard who's top 75 all time.
I don't know how.
Former MVP.
Okay. Yeah. What are we doing? And then it's crazy because Paul George was a +3 plus minus. And he only got 7 points.
3 for 11, bro. Go to the rack. You can't go shoot no layups.
No, for what? Because then I might have a chance to win. I don't like these dudes. You know what? I think we say this a lot about people. At least in this LeBron era, they just out there hooping.
Yeah.
They at 24-hour fitness. They just hooping. That's pretty much what it is. Like I said, don't nobody got on roll. We just out here. Oh, hope we get some buckets.
Yeah. Your turn, my turn, your turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Are y'all trying to win? Ain't nobody, man. Ain't nobody on the sideline, bro. We just play. We run it back if we lose. Yeah.
Exactly. Come on, man. What are we doing? Somebody just came off the. Somebody just stepped off the elliptical.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Y'all got 5. No, we good. Come on, man. Yeah, we only got 4. Let's go. And
that's how Tyloo be subbing people in.
Yeah, we just out here hooping, baby.
Yeah.
We ain't got no roles. Get in where you fit in. Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, 22 points, 9 assists, 10 rebounds. He was 1 assist away from a triple-double on them boys. Kyrie Irving, 21 points. PJ Washington, 10 points. Derrick Jones Jr., 11 points. Daniel Gafford, 8 points. Derek Lively, 13 points. Kleber, 3. Dwight Powell, oh no, that was mop-up duty. Yeah, everybody's pretty solid on the Mavericks. They know what they're doing. The Mavericks have the Clippers' number.
They got their number? Yeah, Luka got their phone number.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, Luka got that girl's phone number. You said you know how you already know where I'm going with this one.
Go ahead.
Got it. You take
off.
You got it.
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, so you're tired of the Clippers cheating on you, right? Mm-hmm. You're tired of them. They ain't answering the phone. They ain't coming home when they need to come home. You know who they with? Luka.
Luka got my girl.
Yeah, Luka got your girl, man. Luka got your girl. Taking her out to the club. And the worst part is when she talking about how the Clippers ain't doing you right. He telling her, you know, it's gonna be all right. Y'all can work it out. Not gonna even let her leave you. Gonna tell her that things can work out. Luka got your girl, man. That's what it is.
Yep, it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
I text her. He texts me back from her phone. She busy.
Yeah. You like, who this? He like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know who this is. You know who this is, man. She our girl.
And now she at my house.
Yeah. But we're gonna let her live with you though.
Yeah. It's
gonna be like it's both our girl, but she gonna stay with you.
Right. You can take care of all that emotional garbage.
Yeah. Exactly what it is. Luka got your girl, man. We'll make that into a song.
Luka got your girl. Doom. Luka's got your girl. I know how I did it Motown, right?
Yeah. You know we old school, baby.
Shooby-dooby. All right, moving on to another surprise not for me. Everybody else may be surprised because, shoot, the Phoenix Suns.
You know who I am.
You know who he is.
Yeah.
Phoenix got him. Apparently, that's what Rob said earlier. They got him.
Phoenix no.
The Phoenix Suns lose horribly to the Minnesota Timberwolves, 126-109 in Game 3, going down in the series 0-3 to another young team.
My boy, that man gave him 36.
Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, 36 points, plus 19, plus minus. Come on, man. 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Boy, they were so evenly. Rudy Gobert dropped 19 points.
You know what I like about Ant-Man?
He go get it. What's up?
My man shot 5 threes.
Okay.
Made 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to go to this rack.
Yeah. And then, off of the going to the rack, he shot 11 free throws.
Exactly. And made all 11.
All of them.
That's Kobe Jordan-esque. This 3 ball ain't falling? All right, let me get to this rack. That's Dwayne Wade-esque. That's top 5 shooting guard all time type stuff. Hey man, I'm gonna shoot. Oh, this jumper ain't happening. Okay, I'm coming at your neck. And then when you foul me, I'm making all my free throws.
Yep. Stop it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna lead my team in steals.
Yeah. Come on, man. Mike Conley, point guard. Mike Conley's the point guard that Boston needs. Mike Conley, 15 points, 7 assists. He out there just running the offense. Run off stuff. Let's go. Anthony Towns. He can't stop fouling.
Yeah, because he's too emotional out there. Be too emotional out there.
Anthony Towns, 18 points. Rudy Gobert, 19 points. It's funny. Jaden, is his name Jaden? Jaden, yeah. Jaden McDaniels. He had 25 points in game 2. So I guess Phoenix switched the scouting report and focused on Jaden McDaniels. He only had 5 points, but I guess they forgot about Anthony Edwards.
He was efficient. 12 or 23. That's efficient. With 11 free throws, efficient.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Plus 19. Plus 19 plus minus. They didn't really get much off the bench besides Naz Reid and Nickeil Alexander.
Yeah.
16 points for Alexander and 13 points for Reid. That's a lot
off the bench.
Actually, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
And what is it with these Suns, man? What is it? 25 points from Durant, 8 of 18. That's not as efficient as he usually is. 28 points from Beal, 23 points from Booker. Oh, everybody showed up. All the big three the big three got buckets. But nobody else was in double figures. Oh, except Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon was in double figures with 11.
I mean, they big three did their thing outside of that. I think I'll tell you this: defensively, they don't have any defensive intensity.
Mm-hmm. So,
as far as the Phoenix Suns go, who you worried about locking you up? Who about to make you have a difficult night if you're in Minnesota? You're like, okay, man, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. No, yeah.
I'm coming at you, Bill. I'm coming at you, O'Neal. I'm coming at you, Kevin Durant. You old. I'm coming at you. Who do they got that can defend? Versus when you look at Minnesota, right? Mm-hmm. Anthony Edwards is going to defend. McDaniels is going to defend. Gobert is going to defend. Conley is going to defend. One team is hard nosed, and one team is I want to say prima donna, but
they prima donna.
It's it's like dark skin versus light skin basketball going on right
now. They got light skin energy.
Yeah. Phoenix Suns is a light skin team, you know what I mean, and then Minnesota dark skin.
No, I think the Suns, they thought their star power was gonna get them through. They thought the sheer talent of Bill, Book, and Durant was gonna get them through, and that ain't gonna work, man. I forgot who said it, but that big three stuff is dead. Name another big three in the league right now.
I can't think of one.
You'll be better served having 2 and filling out your roster. Because whatever you getting from Bill, you can get that from a 3-and-D guy, or a straight D guy. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he ain't a. Is he? Was he a fish? Let me see. Bill, 10 of 19. He
Yeah.
shot pretty well. Yeah,
Shot pretty well.
I mean, they just don't mesh. Like, it's my turn. It's my turn. Your turn. Then you can't win basketball games like that. Not in the NBA. You can do that at 24-hour fitness.
Yeah. And
That's
the big
another
three stuff
24-hour
badly
fitness
works
team.
anyway.
Say what?
I say the big three stuff badly works anyway when you think about it. Like Boston Big Three, how many chips they get out of it?
1,
Miami Big Three, how many chips they get out of it?
2.
Barely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I look at it. But yeah, you're right.
So, do you think the Phoenix Suns will get swept by the Timberwolves? Is a sweep
they done.
looming?
3-0, they done.
They can't
12.
get one.
They could get one. I don't think they got the heart to go get one.
Yeah, for what? We just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, just delaying the inevitable. Delaying the vegetables.
Delaying the vegetables.
Yeah. That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying.
Done. Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. I think this is probably gonna be the biggest game of the playoffs. This next one we about to talk about.
Okay, who?
Denver Nuggets taking on Denver Nuggets game 4 against the Los Angeles Lakers. Tonight, they have a chance to sweep the Lakers 2 straight years. All right. What do you... All right, I'll ask you the same question I asked about the Suns. Is another sweep looming for LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers 2 years in a row? Are they getting swept 2 years in a row by the same team? This time in the first round.
Yeah, they're getting swept again. What's the point? We're not coming back. We're not coming back. I'll tell you what the problem was with both of these teams.
What's up?
It's LeBron and Kevin Durant.
Okay. Expunge upon that.
They are still talented offensively, right? They can still go get you numbers offensively. They can, but the problem is like defensively with both of them, they can't turn it up every single night on defense. They have to pick their spots, right? Mm-hmm. But they're getting paid big money. Okay. So it's kind of like Tom Brady when he was with what do you call it, Tampa, right? Mm-hmm. Imagine if he had taken a lot of money and tried to build a team out, they would suck. So he had to take less money so he can have like a superstar team around him, so that way he could pick his spots when they needed him. So yeah. I think if like, and I'm not telling them to take less money, I'm just saying if they had more talent around them, then they could do more with it. But like it's LeBron and then who? AD and then who?
Everybody else.
Everybody else.
You could say that about any team. Like if they had more talent, then they would.
Well, it's not the more talent. Like
it's the right talent.
Well, no. He needs more talent around him at this age. When he was younger, he didn't need as much talent. He could take a whole bunch of bums to the finals and get it done. Mm-hmm. Now he needs like some people. He needs to be the third option. I'll put it like this: they need to be like the third options on their team versus the number one options or two options.
Gotcha.
They're at the point. They're at the point now in their careers that they're the third options. Like when Tom Brady's with Tampa, hey, I'm gonna run this ball. I'm gonna throw it to Mike Evans. I'm gonna throw it to this guy, but don't rely on me to take us all the way. Mm-hmm. I can make the right decisions. I can maybe close out a game for you, but if you expect me to get you from the start line to the finish line, we in trouble. So that's the problem. These teams expect Kevin Durant and LeBron James or Steph Curry to get them from the starting line to the finish line, and they too old for that, man. They need somebody to at least get them off the blocks. You know, get them through halfway through the race. And like, okay, this is the final straightaway. All right, swing it over here. I got you. So that's really the problem. But you can't do that because these guys, they still getting paid like they can get you from the starting line to the finish line, and they can't. Mm-hmm. And we're seeing it.
Gotcha. I was watching Game 3. the Lakers don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, that too.
It's simple as that. Like, I think they got enough talent because we said before they could be anybody in the West besides the Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they got enough to do something. And we said it on the last episode. They just got a bad draw in the first round. So with that being said, it's not so much the talent. It's the talent is a right fit up to a certain point.
Yeah.
Up till they play a real team. Yeah. Yeah, this is when they got to face that big German Shepherd, and they sitting here with a damn beagle. It ain't gonna work, big fella. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think they like we said, they got a bad draw. They got enough talent, and they don't know what they're doing. It might be. I don't want to give LeBron an out because everybody gets blamed, but it is his fault too. But like I said, they don't know what they're doing. It's probably because of coaching. Like, I see the game plan when I watch Game 3. Get the ball to AD, let him go one-on-one on the block, and let him go off. And that worked. That worked up until the fourth quarter. The Nuggets was like, all right, we'll give you this little 32, 35 points with you running that little BS low block stuff. All right, cool. But once you get tired, or once LeBron wants the ball in the fourth, everybody out of rhythm, because we've been giving the ball to AD all game. Mm-hmm. And we expect D'Lo, we expect D'Angelo Russell to go off. And now we mad at D'Angelo Russell because he had 0 points in Game 3. Yeah. Like, how was he supposed to get off when you was giving the ball to AD anyway? Y'all not moving the ball. Yeah. Did you watch Game 3?
No, I didn't watch the game, but I know what you're talking about. They they do the same thing all game. And I always talk about this with LeBron, right? They say LeBron makes players better. LeBron makes players that can just stand in the corner and shoot better.
Yeah.
But if you got any bag or anything like that, he don't necessarily make you better. You got to be able to catch and shoot with him, and do it in limited attempts, unless you're just like somebody super special like a Kyrie. But outside of that, it's going to be difficult. And then now we just keep giving it to AD, which, on the block or at the high post, and he's trying to take Jokic or whomever one-on-one. And then at the end of the game, it's like, okay. And it's probably playing right into the Nuggets' hands. Like, look, we're going to go ahead.
It is, because the game plan is we're going to tire Jokic out through 3 quarters. Okay, cool. But they got a team. So everybody else around him is getting buckets. They doing whatever they need to do. But then in the fourth quarter, that's not even Jokic time. That's Murray and Jokic time. And Murray, I said first for a reason. Mm-hmm. Murray and Jokic time. So all that stuff you was doing to get Jokic gassed was for naught. It was all for nothing. Yeah, because he's not the one closing the game.
Kobe and Shaq. It's like Kobe and Shaq. Like, okay, cool. We're not even going to him at the end of the game. So have fun with him.
Right. Yeah. Oh, so you think they're getting swept? I think they're getting swept. Man, I just didn't think it was going. I just didn't think it would get to this point. Like 2 years in a row. Like, I have a feeling that the Lakers. Will win Game 4. I just do.
The Nuggets is standing on business.
What does that mean?
Standing on business?
Yeah, what does that mean?
As far as the Nuggets go?
As far as the term.
As far as the Nuggets go, standing on business, I mean they here to win a championship.
Okay.
They not here to play. They not here to play around. They here to win a chip. They trying to go back to back.
Like the cover of Lethal Weapon?
Like the cover of Lethal Weapon. Like Jordan in '97.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what standing on business means?
Yeah.
Winning championships.
It means I'm not here to play around. That's what it means. I ain't here to play no games. So yeah. And you can see a lot of teams right now, they standing on business. Minnesota's standing on business. Denver standing on business.
OKC.
Standing on business.
Pacers.
We'll see.
I
We'll see. We'll see.
think they got it. All right.
If they win the next game, then they are.
Okay.
I tell you who not standing on business, Boston.
No, that thing business. What kind of business we talking about?
Yeah.
So do you I don't know if like is the right word, but is being in a relationship with a significant other pretty special to you?
Let's go with yeah. Sure, why not?
Okay. So I'm not even talking about like no marriage type stuff. I'm just talking about like dating or whatever. If you hanging out with somebody, y'all dating, is it, and you don't know if it's gonna go anywhere or not, right? Is it a bad thing to explore other options?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's called monkey branching. Like if you're not sure about that person, you need to make a decision before you go on, playing with somebody's feelings. That's just how I see it.
Okay, got you. So it would probably be in your best interest, actually in both parties' best interest too, while we're doing whatever we doing, is to explore and see what else is out there before we even make a commitment or something like that, right?
You confused me with the question. So, are you saying that before I make a decision on this one, I need to explore what's out there before I make this decision?
Yes. Or just no. Here's a better thing. If you know, all right, if you know it ain't going nowhere beyond a certain point, would it be in your best interest to explore other options?
Yeah, cut it off and then explore the options. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So up to a certain point, this is gonna end, right?
Yeah.
So let me have some what they call insurance. So just in case some stuff happen, or when it inevitably happens, I got this on the back end to take care of.
Like life insurance.
Like life insurance, baby.
Yeah.
We all pay into life insurance.
Mm-hmm. Not all of us, but anybody with sense got life insurance. Right. It's a select group out there that like to sell fish plates when somebody die.
Yeah, I got you. Fish plates. Got you. Right. So everybody in the sports world, well, not everybody, a lot of people in the sports world are up in arms and going crazy about my Atlanta Falcons. Because 6 weeks ago, they signed Kirk Cousins, quarterback, to a $180 million deal, $100 million guaranteed, $50 million up front. 4-year deal, I believe. They got their quarterback for the next 2 to 4 years, essentially.
Yeah.
So Thursday night was the NFL draft. The Atlanta Falcons had the 8th pick overall. And what was happening in the draft is a lot of offensive players was getting snatched up off the board. However, there were a number of quarterbacks in this draft that the NFL aficionados saw as potential franchise quarterbacks, right? So we have Caleb Williams, who went number 1 overall, right? And Jaden Daniels went to somewhere, wherever, it don't matter. A lot of quarterbacks went off the board. And just so happens, one of the highest rated quarterbacks in the draft was there at number 8 when the Atlanta Falcons got on the clock. So one would deduce that, hey, I just signed a old 36-year-old quarterback for a 4-year deal, right? A lot of people say, hey, let's draft for defense. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. But the Atlanta Falcons thought different. The Atlanta Falcons said, hey, we on the clock at the 8th pick. we got to do. Michael Penix Jr. is one of the highest rated quarterbacks in the draft this year. He's on the board. They took him. And now people are going crazy because now they essentially got one quarterback for the next 4 years and a quarterback for the next 15 years.
Makes sense to me.
Makes complete sense to me. I don't understand what the all the hoopla is about. Maybe you can make sense of it to me because I'm not understanding.
I mean, how long did it take until what's that dude name to play with the Packers?
Aaron Rodgers?
Okay. How long did it take before he started?
3 years.
Okay. So about 3, 4, right? 2, 3, 4. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The guy who's starting for them now, how long did it take before he started?
3 years.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Lamar Jackson sat for a year.
Kirk Cousins, wasn't he on that little QB1 show or something like that? Whatever it was?
Yeah.
So you're like one of the ultimate professionals. That's why you keep getting paid. We're gonna bring this guy in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You probably ain't gonna. You keep telling me you're this great guy. Mentor him, right?
Yeah.
Mentor him. Let him learn from you. We ain't saying he's starting right away. If you better than him, you're gonna start. Simple as that. And if not, I'm gonna have this guy just drafted watch you, and then when we done with you, bye bye. You about to be on your third team anyway. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You're a journeyman. You keep getting paid, but you're still a journeyman quarterback. So do with that what you want. I don't see a problem with it. I believe in, like, quarterbacks are supposedly the most valued position in sports, right? So if I can get a guy that, that is valuable, an asset, and then even if let's say I do want to continue with Kirk Cousins, I can still trade this guy and get some other stuff for him to build a team around you.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't understand. Like, I mean, did they think Kirk Cousins was going to be there for the next 15 years? What are we supposed to do? And then at this point, right, look, think about this. If Kirk Cousins is what we hope him to be, we are not going to be picking in no higher than the 20th pick.
Yeah.
And by the time he leave, we're not going to get a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
When he's ready to get up out of there, because ain't no good quarterbacks gonna be higher than the 20th pick. So right now, this dude just fell in our lap. Like, nobody picked this dude. Like, yeah, I'm going for it.
And then what do you expect us to do? Like,
right?
Like if you are who you say you are, Kirk, then you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Nothing. If you got your money.
Yeah, you got your money. You got the position. If you ball out, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Make sure you ball out.
Because we got all the weapons for you. We got Drake London. We got Bijan Robinson. We got Kyle Pitts. We just got Darnell Mooney from the Bears. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got all the offensive weapons you need.
So ball out.
Stop playing.
And then the young boy just keeps sitting right there.
Yeah. Stop playing with me. Stop acting. Then he was like, this agent put out a statement talking about we didn't know they was gonna pick a quarterback until they was on the clock. Did y'all get paid?
Yeah, like what are we? Yeah,
you just got $180 million. Why are we crying?
And how he can get into the league? You remember his draft?
Yeah, you got drafted. That your team selected Robert Griffin III, number 1 overall, and then turned around in the third round and drafted you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Karma.
Suck it up.
Rent's due.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen to you. Like, I don't understand. Like, these quarterbacks get on my nerves. Like, they think teams ain't supposed to draft somebody in their position when the quarterback gets up in their 30s, like high 30s.
Imagine a running back or like imagine any other position. You ain't tell me y'all was gonna draft another receiver.
Boy, especially running backs. When a running back turn 26, they on there ready to get him out of
Yeah,
of
like
there.
what the entitlement.
Yeah, because shit, our quarterbacks all their life they've been spoon fed, silver
the
spoon.
audacity.
Harry Potter and the audacity of these quarterbacks.
Yeah, no, they tripping.
So, Caleb Williams went number 1 overall to the Bears. No surprise.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels went number 2 to the Washington Commanders. And Drake May went to the Patriots. Hopefully he can be the successor to Mac Jones. Mac Jones is one of the best quarterbacks in the Patriots history. Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver out of Ohio State, went to the Cardinals. I think that's a great move.
Mm-hmm.
They gave Kyler Murray a big weapon. But I'm not a believer in Kyler Murray, though. So, anyway. Offensive tackle, Malik Neighbors, another wide receiver. But, yeah, nothing really too crazy in the draft this year. Did you have any surprises or stuff you that you're excited to see about next year with these rookies?
No, not really. Just really your boy Williams, but outside of that, nobody really jumps out at me as I'm looking at these names.
Yeah, I mean Williams got some weapons in Chicago too. They did everything for him that they wouldn't do for Trubisky and Justin Fields.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing is jumping out at me if I'm looking. You? Nothing?
Nothing besides the Michael Penix Jr. I'm excited for Michael Penix Jr. to see what he can do as an Atlanta Falcon. He's another left-handed quarterback named Michael for the Falcons. So that's pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, you know the city want a black quarterback.
Shit, it's a good city to be one or to have one.
Yeah. I'm excited for him, man.
All right. Moving on. They almost got another one.
Who?
Your boy. Actually, my boy. Your boy, Neo. They almost got another one.
Who almost got him?
His ex.
Oh.
Ex-girlfriend. All right, let me. So, she mad.
Mm-hmm.
She bitter. Or whatever. Sade, mother of 2 of Neo's children, spoke out on her Instagram stories, apologizing for how she publicly expressed her frustration with the singer earlier today. So essentially what she did, she went on Instagram Live while Neo was playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And she put the camera on him and essentially called him Diddy Jr.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for exposing their kids to prostitutes and drugs, something like that. But here's the kicker, though. Not too long after, she apologized for it. Sorry for how I communicated my frustrations with you. She later on said, she essentially said, I didn't want to put my business out there in the street. I'm sorry to Neo, blah, 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 and all that. Full moon was out, cycle on. Oh, here was her excuse. Full moon was out, cycle on. You know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Postpartum built with frustration and a lot of underlying issues that we needed to be addressed. trying to do that with the problem present made heightened emotions. I'm human. I hurt too. I want the best for everyone. That's all I was fussing for. Nothing more. Like, why would you? Okay. You know what Diddy going through, right?
Yeah.
Like, he going through like child, no, not child, trafficking, sex trafficking, right? All that.
Mm-hmm.
And drugs and all that. So you gonna put this man on Instagram Live talking about he Diddy Jr. because you mad. And didn't really say what you mad about. You just said frustrations, things we needed to discuss. So things you needed to discuss, we gotta be involved? Things you need to discuss, we gotta discuss too. Yeah. You come over here too. You come over here too. We need y'all, all y'all Instagram Live followers. Let's go. And then go out there and apologize. What do you make of this situation?
That wasn't a real apology. First off,
okay.
It sounded like a bunch of excuses just being made. That one, two. These not have like home training? Do these people not have home training? Like, it's our house, it's our home. Why are we putting our business out there? Like, when did it become cool to put our business out there?
What part of the game is this?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just when did it become cool to like put our business out there and put our partners on blast? Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm flabbergasted.
She also said he body slammed her, and he much rather spend time with multiple women instead of their children or their child. Like,
yeah,
I haven't been in situations like this, but similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the other person is just so difficult to be around and communicate with, a lot of times, I can speak for myself, call it selfish or not, a lot of times it's hard to muster up the energy to even go there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, if you just make yourself so difficult to engage with or to be involved with, anything around you makes it that much harder to muster up any kind of feeling that I need to be over there or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm communicating as well, so try not to get specific. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
And I think a lot of people, matter of fact, a lot of people do this. I'm not going to say, a lot of people do this on purpose. When they know they have something of yours that you want, and they have to go through you to get it. They make themselves unbearable and they make themselves intolerable. That way, once you say, I don't even want to get that, they use it on you to say, they turn it back on you and say, oh, well, you never try. You ain't.
Yeah, they try to manipulate you.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think y'all know what I'm saying, because I don't want to get specific. I'm not trying to get too personal with it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
Right. Like, if I'm like, if you got one, like, say I'm trying to write a handwritten 5-page essay, right? And you got my pen, and all you got to do is just give me the pen.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to do all this other stuff. You want to put the damn pen down your pants.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Go get the damn pen like that. You know what I'm saying? You throw the pen in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know I don't want to go in no damn woods. You throw the pen on the top of the roof of the house. You know I'm afraid of heights.
Mm-hmm.
You put the pen in the it's a waterproof pen. You throw the pen in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
You know I can't swim. Right? You put the pen, you leave the pen over there at Target or Walmart. So I gotta go drive to get it. You know I ain't got no license.
Mm-hmm.
People know what they doing.
Yeah. And then when I say I don't want the pen, or I'll go get another pen.
You never wanted the pen anyway. You didn't want the pen anyway. Like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did I not want the pen, or you just made the pen so difficult to get that I was like, golly, there's no point in trying to go get this pen.
If you really wanted the pen, you'd fight for the pen.
You fight for the pen. Right. Okay. I shouldn't have to fight for the pen. All you got to do is hand the pen over. It's easier for you to hand the pen over than for you to do all this extra stuff with the pen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, people. You know what I'm talking about. This hits home. All right. You got anything else before
I'm good, man.
You good?
I'm good. I'm always good. I'm blessed. And highly favored.
Blessed and highly favored. All right.
Yes,
appreciate y'all tuning in to the Rellovent Podcast with Rellovent Rob. We will see you next time. Be easy.